here we go. Malik, what's up? You are first. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back to the watch parties. All right, sound is good. What's up, everybody? How we doing? It's been a while. How do I? Let's do. It's been a while that I don't know how to do anything. There we go. My cat is like yelling like crazy right now, so she wants me to pet her. What's up? Yes, I did dye my hair blonde just so we could say what if Warren was blonde. Yes. Alright, sound is good. What's up, everybody? How is everybody doing? I am doing good. Thank you all for asking. The hair is temporary. I had to bleach it to dye it a different color, which I think is going to happen later on this week. But we'll see. I don't know. Who's ready for what if? Yes, I did dye my hair blonde. I have to say I was pleasantly surprised with the series. Yes. I didn't really know what to expect. How is everybody doing? There we go. I didn't really know what to expect from an animated series from Marvel. I mean, I didn't expect it to be bad because it's Marvel, and you know, yeah. So I liked it. I hope everybody else likes it. Oh, we should get rid of that. This is just so I can read the comments on the left side and not have to stare over here to look at the comments. I can actually look over here. There we go. Well, those asking how many episodes are there. I have seen 3 episodes. This first one I think is like 31 minutes long, something like that. 31. They're all like 31 minutes. I think one is 30, one's 31, one's 32. The 3 episodes that I've seen. And then I think there's 10, but recently like Collider or somebody said there was only 9, but when I was in the press conference they said 10, so I'm a little confused. Oh, what's up, Joey Chaos? You're Joe Darber from Twitter. What's up? Yeah, we talk all the time on Twitter. Hello, everybody. Yes, Blackpink hoodie. I love them. Blonde wig wonder. It's not a wig, for those wondering. No, it's not a wig. My actual hair. Trust me, because it really hurt to bleach it. It really hurt my head to bleach it. We're only getting 1 episode tonight, guys. From what I've heard, only getting 1. I would be shocked if we got more than 1. Really, really shocked if we got more than 1. Let's make sure everything is happening right now. Everything's good. Yeah, sound looks good. Everything looks good. I'm glad to be back. I'm glad everybody's back. We get 10. Well, okay, sorry. We get 9 or 10 episodes of these. And I'm excited. I'm really excited for all of them. So, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, people have been saying that, like, do my eyebrows too, but I don't want to. I don't remember there being a post-credit scene, guys. I don't believe there is. Actually, I could check right now. Hold on. Rick Kyle Jr. coming in with a super chat. What's up? It doesn't have. What do you mean it doesn't? Well, it's not out yet. We still got like 15 minutes before it comes out. So wait on that. Wait on that, Rick. Thanks for the super chat. But don't give up hope yet. Let's see. Where am I going? Here, I'll tell you right now if it has a post-credit scene. It does not have a post-credit scene. I just checked on the screener that they sent me. Nope. Oh, that's Chinese. Yeah, no post-credit scene. The ending's pretty cool, though. The ending's pretty cool, and I will say that during the press conference, they said that Captain Carter is one of the characters that is going to be like a reoccurring character, which is cool. And I honestly really liked her in this. I want her live action, which has been like the rumor, right? I really want her live action, so I hope that happens. How are you doing, Cosmic Handsome? Thank you, Infinity Shades. Back with the super chats I see. Thank you very much. Any Mephisto theories? Do you, you're gonna laugh, but yeah, there's like a poster for What If that came out for like the zombie ones, and there's like people in the background, and one of the guys legitimately looks like Mephisto, and a bunch of people are actually talking about it, like on Twitter and stuff, and I'm like, is it Mephisto? I didn't want to like start. I didn't tweet about it because I didn't want to start it, but I really sat there and went, "Is it Mephisto?" Like, I really did. I really wondered. Am I gonna drop a No Way Home vid, or when am I gonna drop one? When there's news. I feel like sometimes I get in this like not vibe, like rhythm of doing a bunch of Spider-Man videos, and it's always funny because like every now and then I'll do like two, three, four Spider-Man videos in a row because there's news, and then some people will be like, "Why are you doing so much Spider-Man news? Like, there's other things to talk about." And then when I go like 4 or 5 days without posting a Spider-Man video, I feel like all the comments are like, "Where the heck? Like, what the heck? What's going on with Spider-Man?" I'm like, um, "Yes, this is a variant. I am from a different universe. I'm not from 616." I should have titled it something like that. I didn't realize everyone was gonna think I'm a variant because I changed my hair. I actually didn't think a lot of people would notice that I changed my hair. I guess I underestimated everybody. I'm Warren Boner. That's who I am. I'm Warren Boner. Rick Kyle Jr. Yeah, I can't wait for that one either. I actually haven't seen that one, so it wasn't in the first. It wasn't in the first three episodes. I enjoyed. I enjoyed episode one. Here's the cool thing. It it's cool, but like depending on how you view it, it may not be cool. And Rick Howe Jr. Thanks again for that super chat. These episodes are standalone. Episode one does not lead into episode two. They have no connection. Episode two doesn't lead into episode three. Episode three has no connection to episode two or one. And I'm assuming that's how all of the episodes are going to be. I've only seen the first three. So it's a different it's a different it's a different viewing because you know it doesn't connect. So you watch one episode for what it is. So it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Who is my bias in Blackpink? I feel like that changes all the time. I feel like my bias right now is Rose. Um, but Jisoo always has like a place in my heart because she's so goofy and funny that I love her personality so much. But I think right now Rose is like my bias. Thor: Love and Thunder, what to expect? I could do that. It's been a while since since we've talked about Thor: Love and Thunder. I haven't spoiled anything for people saying no spoilers. I think it's been announced by now that these episodes don't really connect to each other. Um, they're all standalone episodes. I'm trying to hide from the feds. Yep, they'll never find me with blonde hair. Yeah, that's a good point. Somebody was saying, is it out by now? I don't see it. I don't see it. Okay, but like I'm genuinely interested. So at the end of this, I really want everyone like if you leave to watch it on your own, come back because I want to know what people think about this. Because I talk to Greg from the Real Rejects like every day, and I personally really liked the first episode because I really liked the story. Like, what if it was Captain Carter and not Steve? I actually really liked that story. And I was talking to Greg about it, and he was like, "Yeah, it was okay." And because it's animated, it's very different, and they don't connect to really anything else. So I'm curious to hear what everybody says. Excuse me. What everybody thinks. I'm really curious. Like, did y'all like it? Did you not? Of course, obviously after the episode. But yeah. Any collab with the Canadian lad? We talk every now and then. I was trying to help him get some screeners like I get, but unfortunately, it's handled by a different Disney department. It's handled the Canadian department, and I'm in the U.S. The Canadian lad's a great dude. I really can't say enough good things about him. and we always do plan to collab in the future. We've collabed in the past, and we will in the future. I'm actually planning some collabs with heavy spoilers. My man Paul, uh, 3C, Chris over at 3C Films, and Greg from the Real Rejects, and John. That's we always talk. So those are my guys. Those are like my communities right there. Those are my peeps. And of course, Chris over at Cosmic Culture. He's live right now. I feel like someone asked something. I didn't explode. Oh, that's what it was. All right. It's up. It's up. It's up. It's out. It's out. It's out. All right. Let's check it out. Oh, I don't see it. You guys always trolling. You guys always trolling. You keep me on my toes. A lot of you saying it's out. I'm not seeing it. Yeah, I don't have it. I have collabed with the new rock stars before. I did some Rogue Theory with them, or two Rogue Theory. I don't remember how many. Eric Voss is awesome. Zach, who's executive producer over there, is really really awesome dude. Really nice guy. They seem to have their like group going right now. So I don't know if there's a new Rockstars collab coming soon, but they're great guys over there. Eric Voss is the man. I mean, they have to be like the #1 channel, right? I mean, I would be shocked if they weren't. So, were you surprised about there being a season 2 of Loki? Rick Howe Jr., thanks again for Super Chat. No, I knew it was coming. Well, I should say I had heard all the reports that it was coming. So, when it was like season 2, I was like, yes, okay, yes, they were true. Like, all right. Because like I heard it from really credible people. But at the same time, it's like you never really know what's gonna happen. So, yeah, I was happy for it. Search manually for it. That's actually a good idea. Good suggestion. It is out. Hey, thanks for that. Appreciate that. All right, hold on. Are we ready, fam? Oops, that was the wrong button. That's the wrong button. That's the right button. I did it. First try. Okay, we're about to do it. Hey, King Variant. Notice you, Joe. Woof, woof. That's pretty sweet. Okay, here we go. What if Captain Carter were the first Avenger? Here we go. 1, 2. I'll count down. 3, 2, 1. We started. Here it goes. I'll go full screen for this. Oh, I have to mute the desktop audio or I'm gonna get so copyrighted. Early screening. I didn't see any. Oh no, go back. No, go back. I didn't see any post-credit scene. Which, like, these shows don't connect to anything. So why? I guess, like, why would there be a post-credit scene? Okay. I want to know what everybody thought. I want to know what everybody thought about this as I get Chris in here. Yeah, perfect voice. Yeah, so yeah, let's rate. I just want to see in the chat, guys. 1 out of 10, 10 the highest, 1 the lowest. What do you rate this episode? What did you think about the animation? I'm genuinely curious because I didn't know how people were gonna receive this after I saw it, the first time. I will say it gets better. The second episode's better than the third episode's better. It gets better. Who was the Watcher? The Watcher is Uatu. It's Jeffrey Wright voicing him, and it is Uatu. Let's see who. I think it was Shumagorath. I really do. Okay, a lot of 6s, 7s, 7.5s, 8, 6, a lot of 6. Oh, we got a 10 there. There we go. Good. Okay. A lot of 6 out of 10s. We got some 10s. We got some 8s, 9. There. Not bad so far. Again, I will say it gets better. It gets better. I think it's a cool concept. Like, I really do think it's a cool concept of, what if? I can't help but to think that as we're watching all of this, I wish I could see it live. Like, I think Captain Carter's pretty freaking cool, but I want her I want to see her live. Hold on.
My boy.
Hello, I forgot the camera, so it's just gonna be you.
Okay, it's Blorin.
That's what we nicknamed me, Blorin.
Blorin. Blonde Warren.
How do I just
Very
make it you? There we go. Full screen.
blonde Warren.
Full screen just Chris.
Full screen, just
Can
Chris.
everybody hear Chris?
Hi guys, I'm Chris. Pulling you up, right? Meow. He ain't got a camera, guys, so you don't get to see his beautiful hair.
Is Alex still up? She can bring it to me.
I mean, she's 2 stories down.
Oh, she's downstairs. I thought she might have been upstairs. There we go. Say hello to Chris, everybody.
Hello.
Namir Ali Productions. When Steve became Captain America, he screamed and the light was yellow. When Carter did it, she didn't scream and the light was blue. Nice hair. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I actually watched like a bit of. I watched what I needed to watch of Captain America: The First Avenger today, and yeah,
Oh yeah.
Steve yelled, "Ah!" And he's like, "No, I can do this," and he did it
Funny enough, my favorite part was actually when she almost ripped Bucky's arm off.
by saving him though. And
Yeah,
preventing
but I
him
thought it was.
from
I
becoming the
thought.
Winter Soldier, because that's the exact moment where it
I,
happens. He
yeah,
falls
but I
off,
thought it
gets
was
captured
funny.
by Hydra, and becomes the Winter Soldier.
He's like, you almost ripped my arm off. I'm like, that's pretty good.
Right? That's in
I like
another
animation.
universe. What? Did
I
you
like the animation. It's not like modern day Pixar.
No, 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 no.
It's like a cool like cartoon, like
Yeah.
old school Cartoon Network almost with a little new touch.
It's smooth.
Mm-hmm.
It's smooth.
I'm a
Um,
fan.
I was kind of worried at first, like, what's it gonna be like? And like I just told my chat, and again, Namir Ali, thanks for that super chat. I just told my chat, it gets better.
Right.
It gets better. Hey, Billy Bug News, what's up? How's it going?
It's fun.
It's fun, yeah. Like that's how you have to view this going into it, because it's not super serious. Doesn't connect to anything else. Maybe down the line, like in Multiverse of Madness,
Uh-huh.
it'll connect the thing. But you gotta view it for what it is. And like episode 2 has nothing to do with episode 1. Episode 3 has nothing to do with either episode. Like none of the episodes connect.
Right. Is not Peggy Carter in another one?
So they're gonna explore Peggy Carter in season 2 again. They did say that they
Oh,
go back
okay.
to her at some point in time. I don't know if that's their plans for season 2 or if she comes back in an episode and something. Sorry. Yeah, I
So
mean
I think
what's that?
go ahead. I
Well,
was just gonna say I think the big question is, and I think the answer is yes, especially if we're heading into Secret Wars. Do we get this Peggy Carter live action in Secret Wars down the road?
I hope we get it. Like Daniel RPK said, Multiverse of Madness.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hoping we get it in Multiverse of Madness. So yeah, let's see what the chat has to say. Thank you, Rahul Kashik. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce that right. Yeah, they have season 2 is confirmed, 100%. They said that in the press conference. They confirmed that when I interviewed the director and the writer. Yeah, no problem, Billy Bug. Go get some sleep. What's up, Aiden Maxwell? How's it going? What's up, everybody? Jeff Kino, thank you for that super chat. He did not like it, which is okay. I can see how people aren't gonna like this. Jeff, the next 2 get better as they go on, so maybe hold on some hope. But hey, if it's not your thing, it's not your thing. I get it.
No, I've had a
I'm
few
always
people.
hesitant with animation. I'm always hesitant with like animated stuff.
Well, here's the big question, right? Did you feel like you were watching something from the MCU?
Yes, because it's basically Captain America: The First Avenger with a
Yeah,
tiny
but I
twist.
mean, like, as you're watching it, do you feel like you're inside? Possibly, the multiverse was opened by Loki, and The Watcher did a really cool job of introducing that twist at the very beginning. It's explained very clearly, even at the end as he's headed out. But does it feel like somewhere in the background of the multiverses we see this is happening, or do you feel like this is just kind of thrown in here? That's the big question, I think. And fans who can visualize it that way, like this is actually happening in the background somewhere in some parallel universe, That's a cool thing to consider.
Yeah. Thank you, Jam 4401. You know, I don't know. I don't consider these part of the universe.
Okay.
I think just because of the pure fact that it's animated.
Okay.
But I mean, I even like okay, so everybody knows we've seen these episodes before. So I started my
Right.
breakdown before, and I even said in my breakdown, I was like, this does exist in the MCU because it's like a timeline of a timeline, and that timeline happens to be animated, and like
Hmm.
logistically, it makes sense. And I'm not
Oh,
arguing
right.
that, but whether or not I feel that, not so
That's a different
much.
story.
Right,
Yeah,
not
that's a
not
different
so much.
question.
Do I feel like it's like no, because again, we've seen the first 3 episodes and we know they don't connect to each other. So it's like that makes it kind of almost really not feel like it. But at the same time, yes, they are. Like they are.
But
They,
somewhere in the multiverse it
right, they are.
exists.
They exist
It has
in
to.
the MCU, not in the main timeline,
No.
but they exist.
Where was she pulled into? I mean, obviously she wasn't pulled into the main timeline, so that was just her timeline, right?
Well, yeah, right. So it was like her
At the end.
timeline. Well, even when she went through the Tesseract,
Right.
she
That's all
went.
her timeline.
It's her timeline. Yeah.
I'm
Hold on.
trying to decide
Namir.
if. Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
No, super chat. Also, when Steve went to the machine to get buff from the machine, the light was yellow, but when Carter did, the light was blue. Steve, skinny boy. Yeah, maybe. Maybe it just affected. Maybe it's because their bodies that affected differently. I don't remember what color the serum was. I
It was
think
blue.
I think it was blue in the movie.
It was blue.
No,
100%.
in the movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Okay. So. Yeah. So, but good point. I'll look at that. Thanks for the super chat. But yeah, no, it's they've already confirmed it's canon to the MCU, right? It's just not in the main timeline. It's not in our sacred timeline. They've already confirmed this. They've come out and said, yes, this is in the MCU, which it should be because I don't think Marvel should do one-off things.
No, I don't
I
think we
don't
need to
want
start
them.
doing that at
I
all.
don't. It works for DC because their universe isn't really put together, but I don't think Marvel should do one-off things. So yeah, this
No.
this exists in the MCU, just not in the main timeline.
And it also leaves room, if we do head the Secret War route, which I don't see how we don't, for these characters to show up.
Oh, totally.
I don't know necessarily that they will, but we could see this exact version of Peggy Carter
Right.
in Secret Wars fighting Falcon or the new Captain America.
Yeah.
I don't know for sure if that's their plan, but you'd have to think it's definitely being discussed.
Yeah. I would assume so, especially because I think that's what it's all leading up to,
Hmm.
and it would be really cool. I would like to see the transformation of her, like from animation into real. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
and
watching
I
her
think they do a
like
fantastic job.
transform. I think that would be
Hmm.
really cool. One
Yeah,
sec. Joaquin Fernandez or Joaquin Fernandez. I'm sorry if I probably butchered your name, but thank you so much for the super chat. When Steve got blown up by the train, I thought he would have become Winter Soldier. That would have been a better idea. I think so too. I just think they didn't have time to do that. I think the focus was on Peggy because I mean the show is even called, or the title of the show episode was even called. What was it like? What if Peggy Carter was Captain America? I don't know. Let me
yeah. What if? Oh
here. I
yeah.
have it right here. Let's find the
While you
exact.
do that, I do have a super chat.
Yeet yeet yeet.
It says, "Does that even make sense that the space stone put her in the future? Like, please explain. It's not the time stone." I would argue space and time are kind of combined. You could get sent to a different universe wherever this Shumagorath knockoff came from, and that time could run faster than the time here. Kind of like when you talk
Good
quantum
point.
realm time.
Good
Like
point. Good point.
when Ant-Man goes into the quantum realm and then comes out, it was 5 hours, but it was actually 5 years.
Yeah, it
So
depends
different
on.
timelines have different time. It's kind of like when you get into the what's that movie called? Interstellar.
Oh gosh.
When it yeah,
Oh
it's a
gosh.
completely different direction, but he goes into different time and space, and it's like four
Right.
minutes there. It's like 40 years on Earth. It's something kind of like that. Space and time do have a
It's like
very
how.
close. I don't want to try to break it down for you, anybody, but there
I
is
I don't
something there.
mind this that movie, but it's confusing as hell.
It goes
What
down to that planet, right?
right? What if Captain Carter were the first Avenger? That was
Oh yeah. That's what it's
that
called.
was the
Kim's
title of
Brook Corner, thank you for becoming a member. You
it.
now have
Yeet
access
yeet
to our
yeet yeet yeet
emotes.
yeet yeet yeet
Everybody who's a
yeet
member,
yeet yeet
spam your emotes. And you're getting yeets from Blorin.
yeet 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 yeet.
Which universe do you come from,
Inch.
Blorin?
I don't know. Everyone says I'm a variant. Like
That's what I keep
literally
getting too.
the whole
People,
chat. I'm a
yeah, people
variant.
coming in here and telling me the same thing.
But which variant am I? Am I good? Am I bad? Am
You're
I gonna
probably an
fall in
evil
love with
variant.
myself?
Probably. Ooh.
Probably. I already have. What was my nexus? What was my nexus event? You received the super soldier serum. I think I trusted
No,
somebody I shouldn't have trusted.
it's got to be something cooler. Like, what was your Nexus event? Like, oh, I was sponsored by Monster instead of G Fuel.
Right, instead of G Fuel, I was sponsored by Monster.
So I became evil.
My nexus event was I saw the No Way Home trailer and didn't tell anybody about
Oh
it.
man, he's the reason we haven't gotten it yet.
Look, whether I have not seen pictures
Good night, Levi.
is neither here or there. Don't worry about it. Juan, I love Marvel as well. Joey Cat, Warren the Conqueror. That's me. The next episode is a week from right now.
Yep.
I knew they weren't gonna release 2 episodes.
No, that's okay. I actually like the 30-minute episode. I don't think it.
I
It
don't
didn't
mind
feel
it
too
being
rushed.
short. I don't mind it being short, but
Because
I say that because it's 1:30 in the morning.
right,
I
yeah,
gotta
right.
work right now. So
Works a little easier when it's
right,
that short.
yeah.
But just from a viewer standpoint, even the length, because we already know the story, because it wasn't too different. You just fill in those blanks with what you know.
Gotcha.
So it's kind of nice. I don't know if they'll all be that way, because there are some that won't fit like a story we already know. But I don't think we needed more than 30 minutes.
No, I think it's literally just I don't think the story changed that much. Like
It was
they
pretty
basically put
close.
Captain Carter where Captain Rogers went, and a few things changed. Like Shumagorath popped out of nowhere,
Is
and
that what we're calling that?
I think it was Shumagorath. They didn't show
That's what I
the
thought.
eye. What else would it be?
Well, what's the logo of Hydra could have been some type of. It
I
reminded me of
guess
whatever that
so.
is.
I mean,
Cut off one head, 6 more grow back kind
it
of
would
thing.
be a
But I didn't know.
Hydra, right? But a
Hmm.
Hydra is, to me, has like heads on the things that grow back, right? Because if you cut off a head, not
Right.
a tentacle, like you cut off a head,
Right.
like
Well, maybe the
Hercules.
head
Remember
head
Hercules?
didn't come out. Yeah. What's the
That's a
Hydra? That's a
Hydra to
Hydra.
me,
Yeah, that's a
right?
Hydra.
They have heads on like the things. Is
Yeah.
episode 2 for T'Challa as Star Lords? Yes, and
Oof,
it's
and
a
it's
really cool episode.
that's a tear jerker. Yeah, that's a rough one.
It kind of is a tearjerker.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's really cool. Like
They did a good job.
the way it's a tearjerker because the way they view the second episode is instead of the universe affecting T'Challa, he affects the universe. Like that's how like
Hmm.
vibrant he is.
It's
So
super
it's
cool.
pretty cool.
It stands out. Somebody asked, "Do you like that they made the show like a cheap ripoff and that we didn't get any new stuff besides a few things?" I personally think it makes the story a little easier to follow. I also think it's a good replication of how a small thing like Peggy staying in the room would change the outcome of a different universe.
Well, you also have to think story wise. You have to follow what if. Like that's the whole thing.
Hmm.
And so
Right.
in this situation, that's what would have happened. Right?
Hmm.
Like that's
What if
exactly
Peggy didn't leave the room?
right. What and then she becomes Captain America and then
Hmm.
the war's still happening, right? Hydra's still out there. Like that's still the threat, right? She's not going to run off and go do something else. Like that's what has to happen, right?
Right.
So I will say the next 2 episodes are way out there. They
Yeah.
don't follow normal at all. It's like nothing you've ever seen in the MCU. They put really
And it's
good.
fun.
It's fun. They put twists on stuff, which is really cool. So I see a few people asking about the Watcher. To the best of my knowledge, Jeffrey Wright, who's voicing the character and is a really famous actor, is playing Uatu, which is in the comics is Earth's Watcher, is
Hmm.
our solar system's Watcher, and
But he stands outside of the multiverses, right?
The whole Watcher species watch is like the multiverse. Uh, and our Watcher, like they're not supposed to interfere, but our Watcher has in the
Hmm.
comments, and he's got put on because he becomes friends with the Fantastic Four. So he like warns them about Galactus and stuff like that sometimes, and so eventually he gets put on trial, and then they ban him from being a Watcher, but he like still watches over Earth. So they're eventually like, all right, you can come back. You're a Watcher again, but don't interfere. But he kind of still does.
Yeah.
So
Thanks for stopping by, Noah. Have a good one.
yeah, I really want the live action Watcher, and we've seen the Watchers in Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
With Stanley.
Right. But yeah.
No, I hope we see this Watcher make an appearance somewhere. Because this isn't all the same multiverse, right? Or is it the same storyline?
What do you mean?
So is this Watcher jumping us through different parallel universes?
I think it's different not parallel universes, but different universes.
But you know what I mean, different multiverses,
yeah, I don't
right?
think they're in the same timeline at all, no.
Right, so this entire group of people won't form the same Avengers. They're just different multiverses. So this Watcher could make an appearance in the main timeline at some point, which I think would be really cool.
Well, I'm thinking about the third episode, and I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to say any spoilers. I'm just trying to think. I think I can see you, Alley Cat. No, Andrew, the third episode is not zombies. I haven't seen the zombie one. It's not the first three.
No.
Man, I'm trying to think of a very specific part in the third episode that might suggest they're part of the same universe. But I don't think so. No, they're not. No, because that wouldn't make sense. No. Yeah, so I don't... Yeah. TK Luth. I don't think people would be that confused because since it's going to be the multiverse of madness where like anything is possible, I think it's going to just be like, oh, cool. And, in that universe, that's who she is. I don't think it'll be that bad. People don't necessarily need to watch this.
No, if you don't see this, it won't be too confusing.
The premise of the episode with no spoilers, Avengers.
The premise?
So vague.
Captain America, if she were Peggy Carter.
No, of the third episode.
Oh, the third episode.
Yeah, Avengers.
Oh, yeah.
That's all I could say without spoiling it.
Avengers. Surely other people have talked about it.
Or not Avengers.
Yeah. The non-Avengers. The Revengers?
No,
nope, that's
not
already
what
taken.
I mean.
I know, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, the show came out. We watched it already. And it seemed like people... I saw a lot of 6s when I asked people what they thought of it. Excuse me. Yeah.
It's kind of hard because they haven't seen the other ones. Because you can't really compare this to Loki. Right? You gotta...
Oh, just a general...
The other episodes.
I got you.
If once you see a few episodes, you can start comparing them to each other. Obviously, if you compare this to anything else in the MCU, it's kind of hard to do that. But I would compare the episodes to each other.
No, they are not interconnected.
What if Nebula was blonde? Oof. Then Blondula and Blorin could hang out. Yeah, right. She would not be a single sad robot. Yeah. Somebody would swoop her up in the galaxy. Probably Warren. Guys, Warren loves Karen Gillan like a lot.
Dude,
like a
Karen
lot.
Gillan's amazing. Yo, Karen,
she's probably on his top 3 if I could date somebody list.
I'm Scottish.
Yeah, right. She's probably on your top 3 celebrity crush list.
She's pretty up there.
Pretty up there?
Yeah. I did not watch all 10 episodes. I watched 3.
Just the first 3.
Yeah. Ultra Matan Gaming, you are correct. In that episode's too cool. Episode 2 is cool.
Episode 2 is a lot of fun.
I would say episode 3 is a cool idea and not expected. Alexa, welcome back. Thank you for a super chat. Happy to be back with you guys. I'm happy you're back. Episode's okay, but definitely keep an open mind for next week. Doesn't feel like I'm watching MCU. Totally get it. I don't know if you've been here the whole time, but the next two, or the next one gets better, and the third one gets better as well. They get better as they go on. Again, I've only seen the first three,
Um.
and I figured people would have mixed opinions about the
Oh, for
first one.
sure. It's something. It's a different pill to
Yeah.
swallow. No, I guess Warren and I have seen the first 3 episodes because we got them sent early to evaluate and to review, but the only the first episode came out tonight.
Yeah.
Kim, we all loved Loki. It was a fantastic. I think everybody. I think the majority of people would say Loki's their favorite Disney Plus show so far.
Hmm.
I've heard a few people say WandaVision, but I think the majority of people like Loki was just that
Woof
good.
woof.
It really was.
Okay, I'm seeing a few interesting things here.
What are you seeing?
So one, heard Grace Randolph said episode 3 was her least favorite. Yeah, but she also didn't like the Suicide Squad.
Yeah, so she hated the Suicide Squad.
And like,
She hated
and
it. I loved it.
I'm all about you like what you like, right? I never give anybody any crap or shame for liking something that's not popular or not liking something that is popular. I don't care. You like what you like. I like weird stuff normal people don't like too. And I
Name
don't
one
like stuff
weird
that a
stuff.
lot of people like. So, that's just her personal choice. I thought episode 3 was pretty cool. I thought it was a pretty cool premise. I think episode 2 is my favorite, but I think episode 3 is better than episode 1. I don't know. Episode 3 is pretty cool. I just think maybe the ending could have thrown her off. I could see how the ending might throw people off,
Mm-hmm.
but it's definitely better than episode 1. I think a lot of people are going to really like the next episode with
Mr. Anderson.
Black
People
Panther.
should like things. It's good. I like that. I like that, Mr. Anderson. Sometimes life is a little easier if you just kind of like things. Torque, how you doing?
I
Thank you for
think
joining.
we can be nice when people like or don't like things that are,
Oh, for sure.
or when
I
they
don't
go against the
disrespect.
populace.
I don't. People in my comments section sometimes completely disagree with me on stuff I say. Sometimes they're a little mean, and every time I just be like, "Thanks for sharing."
Yeah,
Smiley
right.
face.
Thank you. I'm gonna go die now.
Crying, but thanks for sharing. Like I try it because everybody has an opinion and a thought, and
Yeah.
and I appreciate that. You know, some people watch this and think it's a complete waste of time. Why is Marvel doing this? It's a money grab. Blah blah blah. I'm looking at it as Marvel trying out something new, something fresh. You know, and people. What do we always say? Whenever Warren and I do a review together, just go watch it. Come back and tell us
Make
what you
your own
thought.
opinion.
We love to
That's
hear
what
what you
I
guys
always
think.
say. Make your own opinion.
And that's what we've had the most fun with these watch parties are being able to hear what you guys think. And we don't want you to just regurgitate what we say all the time.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Because otherwise we're all the same.
Yeah.
So, and yeah, guys, it is woof woof. WOOF.
Woof woof.
Fun fact though, it really started off as WOLF. It's like
Just
I was
pronounced
saying
wrong.
wolf. I was saying wolf.
He
But
just struggles.
I can't say the word unless I really focus on it. Like if I just talk and I say woof, like it's woof. And that's how that started. Like it started by me saying the White Wolf, which is who Bucky
White Wolf.
becomes in Infinity War, right? Or
Super early on.
post-credit scene of Black Panther. And I said White Wolf, and I have to think about it. But I was just talking, so I said White Wolf. And people were like, you say woof. I was like, do I? And I listened back, and I'm like, I do. I can't, like, when I'm just casually talking, I can't say the L. So, yeah. I've seen a few people ask me about gaming today. Why I don't start a gaming channel? Because it's just so much time. Like, it's so much time.
We do a lot of work, guys.
Yeah, like.
It's hard to do stuff like that.
And then
it's just the two of us.
And then when you take something, because like I used to stream on Twitch.
Mhm.
And it took the fun of gaming from me.
Also true.
And I didn't like that, so I stopped streaming on Twitch because gaming is something I would do for fun to just like hang out with my friends and stuff. And that's kind of why I don't start a gaming channel, because like yeah, I play some games with my friends. I'm not a pro at anything by any means whatsoever.
We're not good enough.
I'm not sure how you can watch me rage in Fortnite if that's what
that's
you want
always
to do,
fun.
because that's
Valorant.
typically what ends up happening. No, I'm not playing. I'm not playing Valorant again.
Those were the times, though.
Yeah.
But
Hey
no,
D, happy for live watch parties to be back. Looking forward to videos about the series. Also, this episode made me a huge sim for Captain Carter. Not gonna lie, for real, right? Captain Carter is pretty cool. Not gonna lie. And
she
thank
came
you
out
for that super chat.
buff.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. It was
It
almost
was
reminded
cool
me
to
of
see
like the
that
She-Hulk.
transformation. Yeah, kinda. Like she was jacked up.
Yeah. Laya, yes, Blackpink. Thank you. People know.
I'm just happy to have content. I did enjoy the show, and I'm excited to see how it builds because they always get better as they go. The episode wasn't even that bad. 7.5 out of 10. From Ashley, Bo Ashley.
Hello,
Bo
Ashley,
Bashley.
Ashley, Bo,
Bo
Bo,
Bashley.
Ashley, Bashley,
Thank you for sharing that. I think Disney Plus has enhanced our experience. I think these shows are a lot of fun. I
Oh, for
think the
sure.
movies are going to be bigger events that are going to be a lot more fun to go to. It's not going to be like, oh, well, here's Iron Man 3. Everybody, let's get to the theater because it's a Marvel movie. We have to. Movies are going to be bigger, better, and crazy. And then these Disney Plus shows give us an opportunity to really dive into these characters so we can avoid getting, Falcon and the Winter Soldier movie number 3. We just need a season and we really dive into it. I think it's a lot of fun, personally.
And if you think about it this way, before we were getting 3 Marvel movies a year. Now look how much we have. Like,
There's so much
is it gonna
content.
be? Wait, wait. WandaVision started this year.
And started at the end of last year into this year.
Right, but it was part of this year, so that's
Yeah, it was part of
WandaVision,
this year.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Loki,
Loki,
What If,
Shang-Chi.
and Miss Marvel and
I
Hawkeye
th-
are probably gonna be this year too.
is Miss Marvel going to be this
That's
year?
what they're thinking. So
I
that's
don't think it will. Where would it go?
uh November.
There's only 5 weeks between this and Hawkeye.
Maybe it's only 5. Okay, we'll take that away. We'll do 5, and then Black Widow,
Mm-hmm.
Shang-Chi, Eternals, Spider-Man, No Way Home. Am I missing one?
Oh my gosh, guys. Yes. No, you said Eternals.
I
That's
said
it.
Eternals.
That's it. And then Multiverse of Madness kicks off like what?
One, two,
February?
two, two.
March? It's right around the corner after that. I think Miss Marvel will
That's
be like
9.
January.
So that's 9 projects in a year. And since the Disney Plus shows are so spread out, it's like literally the whole entire year.
All
It's
year
just
with small
content,
breaks.
and
And it's fun
that's gonna be how it is from now on. So I think,
for years to come.
yeah, we're not gonna have
What was it? I was
a
reading
lack
the
of
other day
content.
an article that they've already got like 6 or 7 new Disney Plus shows that they haven't even announced yet lined up.
Oh yeah. Kevin Feige
It's gonna be
said of everything we've announced, we have
having a scratch.
5 or 6 years plus planned that we haven't announced.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like they've
So tough.
announced like 4 years into the future, which means they have like 10 years planned, which is crazy.
hmm
Yeah.
Kim says Hawkeye is my favorite Avenger. Nice, Kim.
Well, you'll
Warren,
be.
your your favorite OG Avenger.
Who's my favorite OG Avenger?
Oh, I already know the answer, but just to share to the people.
Oh, Thor.
Thor.
I love me some Thor.
Mine was probably Iron Man at the time. I don't know if it's still the same, but I
Well,
always like when they were doing all the originals, Iron Man movie came out, I was so stoked. And then as the Avengers all started to form, I always loved Iron Man.
I was always a huge Wolverine fan.
Well, yeah,
That
Wolverine was cool.
but he's not an Avenger, right? So, um, I was always a huge Wolverine fan since I can remember. I have a picture of me dressing up as Wolverine as a little kid. I don't even know how old I am. Probably like
As a little
4.
kid, I was a big old Spider-Man nerd because I was just in that age
I
group.
was too
And
because
then
the show was really. That's why I
the
was
shows were great.
That's
They
why I
were
was a
hilarious.
huge Wolverine fan because the X-Men
Right.
show was huge.
Was it no, what was the show called? Uncanny? No,
The comic.
I can't remember. But then as I started reading the comics, I actually became a huge Deadpool nerd. I have like 3 Deadpool comics like right here behind me.
It's cool to see all this stuff happening. It's cool to see Marvel try something different because
I like that too.
yeah, a lot of people were talking about, oh, Marvel is just the same thing over and over again. I think Phase 4 is proved differently. I think WandaVision was very different. The whole witch aspect I really liked.
Somebody said, tell Warren his volume is very low. I can hear him better on my channel than on his. That's fine. That means people come here to listen to him on my channel.
I don't really know how to fix that.
J-
I think I've
That's
turned
what
all
they
the way
said.
up.
Maybe just turn me down a little bit, maybe.
Shut up, Chris. Why are you talking so loud?
I'll never stop talking.
All right, mute. All right. I tried to switch some things up. Anyways,
Yeah, Wolverine is badass.
yeah,
Nice.
Wolverine's the best. I forgot what I was talking about.
We're talking about Marvel doing something new.
Oh yeah, WandaVision was great because it was the witches. I think Falcon felt very MCU. And then Loki was just like blew my expectations away.
Loki was incredible.
Like truly. And Black Widow was very MCU because she is, MCU. So I really think Marvel's trying to do different. I think Multiverse Madness is gonna be crazy. We all know about Spider-Man. Yeah, I think.
Have a good night, Torque.
I think we're in for. For a fun time. How tall am I? 5'8". Is that right, Chris? How tall is Alex?
5'7".
I'm 5'7".
He's the same height as my wife.
I can never remember if I'm 5'7" or 5'8".
I met Warren before I met my wife, so when I met Warren, we got so close. I was like, you know what? I need my wife to be as much as Warren as possible.
Yeah, same height. We cut.
Somebody said, "Oh my
off.
gosh, I love you two so much."
Oh, thank you
Also,
very
that
much.
episode was pretty good. Can't wait for the rest. Yeah, the next 2 episodes you're gonna enjoy them. They're fun. They're a lot of fun. And I think that's how most of us should look at this going into it. I think Marvel's not as bad as Star Wars fans, but we are getting to the point where we are getting a little toxic as a fan base. And I think we need to take one step back with this What If series and just kind of enjoy it and have fun with it.
Take it in for what it is.
Yeah, just have fun. What if we had fun for a bit?
Yeah. I am short. Yes, I'm short.
Warren is a little short. I'm 6 foot. Nobody
short.
asked me, but I'll volunteer that information.
Shut up, Chris.
I'm 6 foot tall.
Thank you for that super chat, GC Nightwalker. Was the tentacle interdimensional thing Shumagorath or something equivalent? Just a random thought. No, I think it's Shumagorath. I didn't
That's
see
what we were joking about.
But I don't know what else it could be. Like, especially within Marvel,
Yeah, I don't know what canon item that already exists it could have been. I was saying it could have been like some weird Hydra thing. What did they call it? The Champion of Hydra? That's what he called it?
Yes?
I think he's like, the Champion of Hydra is here! And then it came in and crushed him like immediately, which was hilarious.
Yeah, because you can't control no Shumagorath. Can't control it at all. Hawkeye and Miss Marvel. I'm excited for Hawkeye and Miss Marvel.
I'm more excited now after Black Widow.
Yeah. I'm curious to see how that's. I guess I won't talk spoilers just in case, but I'm excited to see how that works out the story, with what happened at the end of Black Widow. I'm excited for Haley.
Yeah, she's gonna do a good job. Steinfeld
to enter. I was gonna say Haley Williams. I'm like, that's the lead singer of Paramore.
That's
I'm excited for Haley Steinfeld to enter the MCU and become like the new Hawkeye. I think it's gonna be really cool. I'm excited to see a little bit more Ronin action. And Miss Marvel, I think is gonna maybe be a little bit of it's Inhumans, but maybe get some mutant action going on. So I'm excited to see what goes on there. I think there's a bunch of different ways they could take that story. So William Lucking, what if Marvel Studios got the rights back to Spider-Man? Truly enjoyed the channel. Thank you so much, William. Man, I think they push for that a lot, right? But Sony's not budging. I don't think Sony's
I
think they've offered them a crap ton of money. Like, I think they've offered them money, and Sony's
You wonder what the conversations behind doors have been about that. I'm sure they've been some pretty crazy numbers thrown at them.
Yeah, me and Chris joke all the time that Kevin Feige's like, freaking Sony, like, these freaking guys, like...
What was it? We were going to do a video on his personal channel.
Sony's such a...
having Feige over for dinner and talking about how annoying and stressed out he is.
I was going to do like a parody of like having Kevin Feige over to my house for like dinner and like, one of us pretend to be Feige and just like, how's it going, Feige?
No, I'm super stressed out. Sony's really giving it to me.
Sony's being a bunch of
ruining our movies.
Sony won't release the frickin' Spider-Man No Way Home trailer.
I had the red button pushed months ago. They said no, we have to wait. Guys,
Ooh, Tim
in case
Wonder. Good
in
point.
case in case anybody was wondering, the majority of Ward and I's conversations are essentially what you're watching here.
Pretty much. Tim Wonder, good point. So now who's gonna lead everyone to the Soul Stone in that particular universe? Well, I mean, yeah. Just,
Somebody will do it.
did he? Wait,
Maybe he will.
but he
died,
But he
right?
did get pulled into the portal.
Yeah,
So,
same,
it's still
same
possible.
thing.
Yeah.
Maybe Shumagorath.
Yeah.
How hard is it for you to not talk about spoilers? Do you actually have to sign stuff, like reveal anything and Marvel sends a hit squad?
Yes. We do,
yeah.
and then anything they send us has our names right
Across
in the middle. So, like, if you shared a screenshot or anything, it's literally right in the middle. Like, it's literally right in the middle.
You can actually see it on my Twitter. I did post a picture of the logo when Loki came out. It says I was all excited because that was one of my first projects I did with him as a press, and I thought it would be okay to post that. But it says Chris M. Rosser right in the middle.
Yeah. So it's literally your name is like, and my name's big, Warren G. Thompson. Like, it's big.
Big ol'.
So it's like really right across the entire screen.
It's kind of cool, but it's also a little scary. It's like,
yeah, it's and it's been funny because it's like some of my family members have been like, "Hey, can we watch the screen?" I'm like, "No, no, you cannot."
Send us a link.
Because it's through like this company they use, right? I think the company is
Screeners.
actually called Digital Screeners.
Yeah, Screener.
And you have to log in and enter your password and all this stuff. Then they send you like a code to your phone, and then you have to do all this other stuff. And then you sign all this stuff, right? I agree to this, blah blah blah. I agree to this. I agree to this. If I do this, I get sued. Blah blah blah. Like it's a lot of legal stuff that you do have to check before each time you watch a screener. So.
Anytime you log in.
Yeah. Bumblebee, thanks for the super chat. Because that's the whole premise of What If. One small thing affects the universe completely in a completely different way. So I believe all these events led to. Yeah. Okay, so all these events led to Shield keeping the Tesseract. It never went under in the ice and stuff like that. So
Right.
I don't think Loki.
So they had control of it this whole time.
I don't think Thanos would have ever got it, and Loki would have ever gotten it. So that's why Captain Carter comes out. Yeah. Yep.
Chris, you and Warren should make a song. We'll get it on the charts.
We've
what,
made
like
a song.
Ella Porch?
Oh no, we've made a song.
Yeah, we should make a real one now. What's it gonna be?
How is that not a real song? I put my life into it.
We did put 24 hours of straight
24 hours.
exhaustion.
Yeah. Loki's in the 3rd episode, and it's pretty cool. So yeet. Yeah. So, but all right, guys, I'm beat. I have to
We
do
got
some
work
work.
to do still.
And
I was sitting here thinking like, wow, we went a little longer than we were supposed to, but it's kind of nice because
it's good conversation. I liked it. I always love the chats.
it's fun.
I always love hearing
chatting
what
with
people
everybody.
think. Yeah. I have watched Agent Carter, and somebody had to remind me in the chat that guy was from Agent Carter. Flynn. I don't remember if it's Sergeant Flynn or it's John Flynn. Curious how why they decided to throw him in here. But yeah, I'm sure Peggy could lift Mjolnir. She seems like she's
pretty great.
She really does. So
all right,
that's
Mr. Warren.
another what if question.
Maybe we'll start
Save
making
for
our
another
own what
time.
ifs.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
What
Okay.
if Lauren
So
was an Avenger?
for everybody again asking about my hair, I bleached
It's
it
Lauren.
because I'm dyeing it a different color, and I had to bleach it to dye it that color.
He wants to look more like me.
Yeah. So it'll change soon. Probably next week it'll be a different color.
Or gone.
Or just no hair whatsoever because it's just completely
Be
destroyed.
wearing a hoodie the whole time.
So, all right, guys. This
All right,
was awesome. This was great as always. If you haven't subscribed to Chris, this guy
Read
on
my
the
shirt.
screen, like and subscribe over at Cosmic Culture.
Don't forget it.
Go over there. Why don't you throw a little link in the chat?
Oh, let me grab a little link for you, boy.
Jim
and
X Mafia, what's
girls.
up with the super chat? What if Rhodey planned an in-game work like the one to kill Thanos?
There. Copy link.
That one, I think that the way they did time travel, it wouldn't have worked, but sure would have saved a lot of problems. I think if you're wondering about that question, you'll like the next episode of What If. I think people will like the next episode of What If.
All right,
Hey,
I'm
Mr.
coming.
Anderson, nice. I think Mr. Anderson got you.
Oh, thanks. I'm gonna do it too,
Yeah.
because I want to feel like I'm useful.
He beat you to
Oh, he's way ahead of me. He's way ahead of me.
Is that
All right.
it? Oh yeah, he beat you to it. Boom.
All right, go.
Best mod. All right, guys, subscribe to Chris if you haven't. He does similar content to mine. It's really good. Legendary Phoenix Hideout, what's up? Just so you came in, we're getting off. Hope everybody has a great night. We're gonna work on this breakdown right now. Love you all. 3,000, and hope to see you here next week. So, bye guys. We'll